What's up? What's up? It's your boy Sportsnut, aka Akintunde, back with another one. Again, I want to thank all you guys for supporting the channel via the PayPal. I'm not going to take $1,000 from you guys, but those $25 and $20 donations are very much appreciated. Got a lot of great offers for you guys in the description box as well. Ways you guys can earn money on your own. This one's a tough one, man. Especially on the heels of the story I did the other day on the Akintunde Coyote channel. Tayiesha Baker, the African American woman who said white women raise killers and pedophiles, and I got a lot of blowback for that, you know. A lot of blowback from that. People were not thrilled with me. Thrilled that I had the gall, the audacity to say that. But I live in the community, man. And if y'all gonna run around and keep acting like these problems don't exist in the community, then fine. Y'all doing y'all job, okay? Y'all doing y'all thing, I'm doing mine. Don't hate on me. Why you hating on me? Y'all acting like the community is a bunch of precious little babies, and I'm telling the truth. Tayiesha Richardson, Andrew Miller, and Kevin Mercedes charged with rape, involuntary deviant sexual intercourse, unlawful restraint, and terroristic threats. Trio of 16-year-olds are accused of taking turns sexually assaulting a 14-year-old girl in Pennsylvania on September 16th. Okay? Victim told police Mercedes held a gun to her head and she was forced to perform oral sex on the three boys. And I know none of y'all can believe that. Damn, that boy told it. Is that real? Is that centimeters or inches? On the left or the right? I say that boy 80 inches tall. That boy 6'9"? Nah. Anyway. The teenage suspects from the Central York High School football team were taken into custody last Tuesday following a 2-month investigation into the suspected sexual assault. The victim says she was with friends at the York Fair on September 16th, and the trio of boys identified as Tayiesha Richardson, Andrew Miller, and Kevin Mercedes followed them. She said when she left the fairground, she was taken to unknown locations and was forced to get down on her knees and perform oral sex on the three suspects, while Mercedes held a gun to her head. Damn, bro. Now, look. Do I believe this girl? Yeah. Could she be lying? Yeah. They did a 2-month investigation. They probably talked to these guys told other people what they did. One thing about your sons, two black women, they got big mouths. Tayiesha Baker. Go watch my video on Tayiesha Baker. I'll put a link in the description box. They got big mouths. They talk all that no snitching stuff, but they always snitch on themselves. Okay? They told friends about this. They bragged about it. And that's the most sadistic part about these young people in the neighborhood. They brag about hurting people. Hurting people or destroying people's lives has a lot of social currency involved with it. There's a lot of social currency involved in destroying other people's lives and hurting other people in the black community. You can get a lot of adulation, praise, respect for recounting times that you destroyed somebody's life, hurt somebody, wantonly abused somebody. The 14-year-old eventually, after the sexual attacks, the girl said her assailant threw her into a maroon SUV and drove her back to the fairgrounds. The 14-year-old eventually made her way home where she told a relative about what happened. Now, if the relative had gone to smoke these boys, it'd have been the problem. If this was a white girl and the relative had gone back and blew all these dudes' heads off, it'd have been they was precious babies. They deserve another chance. These niggas don't deserve no other chance. The 14-year-old eventually made her way home where she told a relative about it. Okay. York Hospital, where staff performed a rape kit examination and contacted police about a possible sexual assault. Sometime after the incident, the teenage girl told police she got a text from Miller, which contained a photograph of the gun she said the trio of boys used to threaten her. Right there, yeah, okay. So he sent her a text of the gun threatening her. And this is what I'm saying. This is the difference when Tayiesha Baker talks about white mothers and how bad of mothers they are. She got to remember that this is a precious little baby. This is an angel. These kids will be referred to as precious little babies. There she go, Tayiesha Baker. This woman. She will refer to these boys as precious little babies. Okay? These guys. She wouldn't even call them stupid. At the least, they're idiots. They deserve to be in jail for being stupid. At the least, they deserve to be in jail for being stupid. How stupid could you be? Okay. After one of the boys, Miller, texted her a picture of the gun. According to documents, Richardson also texted her telling her to stop lying. That's another thing they like to accuse everybody. Everybody lying on them. They never did nothing. They always rapping about crime. When you get on a bus during rush hour in a major city, they always recounting their crimes aloud. If you go through their phone, you see the videotapes of them committing crimes. But then when they get caught, somebody always lying. Okay? I know these kids, man. The same kids here. Same kids. Same exact type kids. Somebody always lying on them. Somebody lied on them. Somebody woke up that morning and said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lie and say that these 3 guys raped me. West York police say 2 of the boys were picked up without incident and the 3rd arranged to surrender. Okay? They were charged as adults with rape. Now, is that part of the problem? They're charging our youth with adults? These boys don't need to be charged as adults? What should they be charged as? Rape, forcible compulsion, involuntary deviant sexual intercourse, unlawful restraint, and terroristic threats. Okay? So Tayiesha Baker, this woman right here, Tayiesha Baker. So blacks commit. Okay. So blacks commit 25. People were very upset with me when I made this video the other day. Very upset with. They weren't happy with me, man. Okay. These Negroes were not happy with me. What do we have here? And it was probably 10 stories in the Daily Mail about black dudes killing people and raping people. I only chose this one because it's getting gratuitous. I mean, y'all can keep up the lie and say that, oh, well, you know, it's just they just locking black people up for no reason and it's the white people's fault and all that stuff. But everybody know y'all just lying. I chose these because these are kids, and we did a story on Tayiesha Baker yesterday. I'm not going to do 10 stories about all the stuff, 20 stories, it's probably 50 stories. It's probably 200 stories today. And if I went through every local paper, but I ain't got time for all that. This one stuck out. So she says, this lady right here, Tayiesha Baker, says white women raise bad children and they deserve, all of them should be fed to the wolves. And they all serial killers and this, that, and the third. Okay. Smart thing to do, sister, would be to worry about the children y'all raising. Stop worrying about the children white women are raising. But black people always have to compare themselves to white people. White people are always the standard. And I believe it. And if the judge throw the book at these little boys, I don't care. You pick up a 14-year-old girl at a state fair, take her somewhere at gunpoint. Does that sound like these kids, this is the first thing they've done? Imagine how much stuff they've done in the community and gotten away with. Imagine if those white police officers had not stepped in and protected this girl. They may have killed the little girl. Because nobody in the community was going to do nothing. And if somebody in the community, if this is a white girl, and the family had gotten retribution, it'd have been a race thing. But this is a black kid, a hard-working black man who went ahead and blown these 3 kids, or a black father went and blew these 3 niggas' heads off like they deserve. These dudes deserve to be curb stomped by the father. Yeah. Father deserved to tie these dudes up and douse them in gasoline and set them on fire. Or tie them to a chair and torture them for hours. Things like something like that. That's what these guys deserve. For the father, if you're the father, yeah. Or the uncle, or the guardian, or the brother. It's just so disrespectful. And then to drop her back off, and then to threaten her via text messages and texting. Like y'all some tough guys. Y'all on the football team. The real G's is out there in the street. Y'all niggas on the football team. Y'all trying to do something better with y'all lives. Y'all ain't the real gangsters. Y'all on the football team. The real gangsters ain't got time for practice 2-a-days and shit. They out in the street. Y'all want to play gangster? All right. With a 14-year-old girl? That shows character, okay? And this is what's coming out of these black women's homes. And I know it. I live in the community. I'm not like your average YouTuber who got a white wife or live, in the suburbs or live in a state that's not heavily populated with blacks or lives overseas. I live around Negroes. Okay? I believe they did this. Okay? I 100% believe they did this. Now, if they beat their case on a technicality, am I going to go protest in front of the damn courthouse? No. If they manage to intimidate the witness, if they get some people from their hood or their crew to intimidate the witness not to come to court and it's a mistrial, am I going to scream and holler? No, I don't. It ain't nothing to do with me. But for Tayiesha Baker, this black woman who said that white women raise. Let me just show you what she said.
White women raise terrorists, rapists.
Okay, she said, white women raise terrorists, rapists, racist, killer sons, and says everyone should be sacrificed to the wolves. Okay? Who raised these? Are these three different strokes? Is this Webster and Lil Arnold from Different Strokes? Were these kids raised by white women? Okay? And somebody made a great comment in this post yesterday. Great comment. I want to read it. They wrong for putting her address on it. They stupid. Let me see. Yeah, here it is. So, Big Boy K Dog. So if white women raise these horrible people just listed, then why trust and idolize Obama, Jesse Williams, Colin Kaepernick, and Sean King? First of all, Sean King was raised by a white father and a white mother, but that's another story, and so on. In fact, of the prominent pro-black activists, that are mixed are raised by white mothers. This is a great comment, brother. Shout out to you, Big Boy K Dog. So, Obama, Jesse Williams, Colin Kaepernick, and Sean King are fine. Okay? It's just the rest of them white okay. You must have been talking about the other white man. The other children raised by white women. What about these guys? She won't say, but this is the thing about that sister won't say nothing about this. Not a peep from her about this. Not, damn, this messed up. Not a peep. Okay? Not a peep. Okay? Not a peep from her about this. Okay? I want to show y'all something too. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I was going to save it for another video, but I'm going to go ahead and use it for this video. Let's see. Oh, I saved it here. Okay. This is a doozy. This one I got for you is a doozy, right?
Most every morning,
consequences of.
One-third of high schools in Baltimore.
Let's watch the video right now, and then let's talk about the consequences of this tsunami. Then we're gonna see another.
You'll never hear Tayiesha or Baker or any other black mother talk about this. Never.
Version of the tsunami.
All they're gonna talk about is Trump, racism, and prison industrial complex. You'll never hear a black mother talk.
Tonight, an alarming discovery coming out of city schools. Our Project Baltimore team has found that one-third of high schools in Baltimore last year didn't have any students proficient in math.
Okay. You have to really be able to understand what that means. A third of the schools in Baltimore, and I'm not picking on Baltimore, but Baltimore is kind of like the new Chicago. It's the canary in the coal mine. DC's just like this. Richmond's like this. Camden's like this. Philly's like this. All the black cities in the cities are the same. Democratically run cities. Where the Democrats are in charge, it's all the same. 1 in 3 schools don't have any students that are proficient in math. Okay? None. These are schools with 2,000, 3,000, sometimes 4,000 or 5,000, like New York City, inner cities, LA, Atlanta. We have 5,000 kids in the school. We have 500, 5,000. Not one proficient in math.
Baltimore lead investigative reporter Chris Papps joins us now. And Chris, it took weeks to go through all the data, and the results are really hard to believe.
Well, Kai and Jennifer,
So is this a conspiracy?
this is stunning. Project Baltimore took a close look at 2017 state testing data and discovered 13 city high schools that had 0 students proficient in math. None. But that's not all we found. Just beyond those troubling numbers, there is a bright spot.
Okay? None. Okay? You will not hear Tayiesha Baker talking about that. And she's a mother. You would think that black mothers would be like, hold on, what the hell? Time out. No. Not on my watch.
Rapist, racist, killer.
Okay? Not on my watch. She would be do the little finger wave with the twist in her head. What you mean? Like, there are 13 schools, 1 in 3 schools in a black city. There's not one. Because, if it was one, I could say, all right, Tayiesha, don't worry about it. Problem solved. One of the kids is proficient in math. Because they would take that. A woman like Tayiesha, you could tell her, oh, no, Tayiesha, we actually found one student that, see, I told y'all always lie, try to make us look bad. See, why y'all never talk about the positive. She would be happy with one. There are none proficient in math, okay? None. Can y'all get in the comment section on this one? I need y'all in the comment section on this one. We need to chop it up. None. Nary a one. None. Okay? None. So if white women are raising rapists, racists, and terrorists, let's just say that black kids aren't rapists, racists, and terrorists, which they are. How do you explain that? How do you talk about Trump all day? How do you talk about microaggressions and how is for the D and for the P challenge? How you got your kids doing for the D and for the P challenge? How was Cardi B your number one music artist? And you got this going on. I don't think y'all heard that 13 schools in Baltimore, high schools in Baltimore. We're not talking about high schools. There's not one. And here goes. I want to show y'all a great app. I don't know if they have an app, but it's a great where you can see. Oh, this is Wikipedia. I don't want to search that on Wikipedia. This is a great thing. This is if you got children and you want to check out the schools in the area, this app you can check out any school in any area and they tell you all about it. What colleges the schools the kids go to, what type of grades the kids make, the quality, the safety, everything. Okay? Let's just pick a school. I'm gonna pick the school in DC that my niece went to. Okay. She went there. See, it got reviews of the school. You can read reviews of the school. Test scores, 3 out of 10. So they don't perform well on the test scores there. Okay? 3 out of 5 stars, okay? Bullying policy got a 2. Character got a 2. Homework got a 2. Leadership a 2. Learning differences of support got a 2. Teachers got a 2. Okay, the teachers are getting good ratings. Okay, so the teachers are good, they say. But, percent of teachers with more than 3 years experience, 85. Okay, that's good. A lot more boys than girls at this school. Students from low-income families, 100%. So 100% of the kids are from low-income families. 100% of the kids are black. Okay? Okay, the state average. They have 36% of the students. I'm trying to figure out what the hell this means. Disadvantaged students at this school may be falling behind other students in the state, and this school may have a significant achievement gaps. AP math course participation. So this is the percentage of kids that are in advanced placement math classes, 2%. AP science, 2%. Average SAT score, 933. Which is not very good, okay? 4-year high school graduation rate, 71. So they pack graduated kids, but there's still a problem with test scores. Okay, so how many kids test at the state average, the state level in geometry? 1%. English 2, 4%. So 4% of the kids are at the state level. Okay? They say the reviews say the teachers are doing a good job. So what does that mean? That it's on the parents. Unless y'all gonna put it on the kids. So the reviews say the teachers are very good. The students are taught self-respect and about morals and principles. Integrity and respect are given to the students, where in turn they learn to give those same qualities to others back. So the teachers are doing a phenomenal job there. My son is a ninth grader at HD Woodson, and it's not the best school on earth in terms of structure and academics. They don't even give students homework. However, my son is a 4.0 student who wants to make the best of his neighborhood school. Despite the violence and confusion that can be found anywhere, he decides to make independent decisions and take advantage of every program and activity they have to offer. He's sucking up all the scholarships the school has to offer, since there are not many students who care. There is certainly little to no competition between students who want to learn. This is why I have him in additional activities. See, this mother should pull this boy out of this school. If this is what this one woman thinks about this school, she need to pull this boy out of this school before one of these kids kills him, or he falls into the gang life, or he starts following the wrong kids and he's in the wrong place at the wrong time. This is the best school ever. I love how kids are doing here. Work being successful. Okay. Hello, I'm not a parent at this school yet, but my child will be attending in 2012 as a ninth grader. I just want some info about the school, okay? Okay. This person says, I wish I could give this school 0 stars, but sadly I can't. I am a new student at HD Woodson, and this school is already stressing me out. One thing I would like to say is the teachers are so rude. I recall one of my teachers using the N-word and talking about students. But that's not the only thing that they do. They will also give you grades that you never earned because they can't put it into the system. One of my counselors messed up my attendance and grades because they do not know how to communicate with the students, parents, or teachers. Many times I went up to the office to correct it, but they wouldn't listen, and they looked at me like I was crazy. I am determined to leave out this school so I can get a better education and have staff and teachers that communicates with the parents and listen to the students' concerns. I would not recommend this school to the students that wants to thrive and be successful, because they will never give you the tools you need to reach that goal. Now I have to straighten out the disaster and confusion that they put on my record, and no one seems to know how to figure that out. Okay, this person says, if you report something to the administration, this person gave it 1 star. Especially if you have an issue, well, then you need to be ready to be under attack and for administration to bully you and your child. Instead of solving the issue, they try to make up issues or redirect the problem, or they just never respond in person or email. Bullying is the least of your worries at this school. Damn. Well, this is the school my niece went to. She's 23 now. So she would have went here 5 years ago. She graduated from college last year too. Historically black college. So the test scores are not up to par. 3 out of 10 in test scores. 4 out of 10 in college readiness. Hey, she made it out. And she doing her thing. Shout out to her. I know this school has a very good football program. Very good football program at this school. I think Coach Fuller, he's the coach there. Very good football program at this school. That's what keeps a lot of the boys in the neighborhood on the right path, the football program. All right, man. But yeah, why does Tayiesha make sure you get, if they got an app, get the app, but make sure you remember this website called Great Schools. You can look up any school in the country. Any school in the country. Okay? Any school in the country, private or public. I just wonder why Tayiesha and other, why is she talking about white women with how they raise their kids when your kids can't operate, function at the grade level there is. Like, there's whole cities. Like I told you, I'm not making fun of Baltimore. I'm not picking on Baltimore. This is every black community. Okay? Why are black women talking about white women and how they raise their children? That's the last thing you need to be worried about. Or Trump. What the hell are y'all talking about? Peace.